My name is Walter, and I am the host of a new show called A Whaley Great Talk Show. Wow, thank you. Yes. It's based out of Austin, Texas, and I'm very excited to announce our first guest is also based out of Austin, Texas, and the sperm whale community is a huge fan of this band. The band is called Full Service. Oh, yeah, apparently you guys have heard about him. So without further ado, I would like to welcome Hoag Man. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, did you say welcome?
Oh, wow. Yes, you are clever, and I think this is gonna be a great interview.
That was good. It's Whaley nice to be here.
Oh, man! Right back at me. It's really nice to meet you, too, Hoag. I was contacted by a man named Bonesaw, and he said you guys have a big announcement coming up.
Yes, that's right. This week we're re-releasing 2 albums, remastered and partially re-recorded. We redid all the vocals. 2 albums. The first one is The Dig from 2008. The second one is The Earth Still Wants You from 2009.
Is that because the originals stink?
I wouldn't put it that way. They weren't horrible. They didn't stink. But as a singer, I always felt like I could have done a lot better. At that point, I hadn't really found my voice yet. I learned a lot of technique. I learned a lot of how to make, how to kind of record vocals better. And I was always really proud of the albums, the arrangements, the songs, and stuff like that. But I was always sort of cringe when we went to somebody's house if a fan was hosting us in their living room and they were playing some of our CDs. I would always be like, the vocals don't sound so great. And I would complain to Bonesaw about it. And finally he said, listen, if you're going to be complaining until you're 60 about this, just get in there, lock yourself in a room, and redo it all. So I did it. And I'm very pleased with the results. And we also remastered the tracks, which is a whole different thing that kind of hopefully gives a sort of a lift, a bigger sound to it all.
Well, I think we should just give them a listen. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it. Can you pull up the 2 versions of Brazil? Let's do the original first and then compare with the new version.
Yeah, you heard him. Go ahead and pull up Brazil.
Stitch up that old coat and the tears repaired, but how do you mend a hole in a glove? I don't know. Stitch up that old coat and the tears repaired, but how do you mend a hole in a glove? I don't know.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, I like the old ones better.
Yeah, I was afraid people were going to say that, actually.
And so what exactly does remastered mean?
That's a great question. Remastering is not remixing. So I kept the original mixes of the songs, but I ran it through a really top-flight fancy plug-in, which is these digital versions of old analog equipment. In this case, I used the ATR 102 Ampex mastering tape machine.
I wonder if Austin's Pizza would put krill on a pizza.
They were a mega stalwart of the recording industry, dating back...
Ahab's out in the ocean looking for me, and I'm hosting a TV show, sucker.
And I also used some Studer A800 tracking tape, another fancy plug-in. And actually you can see here, we pull up some photos of the original machines, and then here also here are the digital versions of it that I used. It was really great. I ran the master at 15 IPS, which I think was 1-inch tape. So that was really,
I think it's been too long since I just wrecked shop on a rowboat.
a really nice, warm, kind of crispy gloss to it all. Walter?
Huh? Oh, yeah, the Studebaker G29, oh wow, I bet that made it sound fantastic, Hoag.
That's close enough.
And a sweet little tidbit I was also given is that you guys got a couple bonus tracks that are attached to these albums now?
Yeah, well, we included Coconuts and Already Had a Heart, which are pre-released B-sides, but they'll be released in this package on the Dig remasters. And we did a remix of Flavors, also, which people have heard. That was part of a B-sides package a couple years ago. But there's two brand new songs that no one's ever heard. They're not new because we recorded them during those sessions, but we never released them. One is You'll Pay, which is sort of an up-tempo, chug-a-lug kind of hillbilly thing about protecting a princess. And the other is a sort of a bubbly Caribbean instrumental song called Cuba.
Well, I think people are going to love the bonus tracks. Those are really good. I think people are really just going to enjoy the opportunity to revisit these old songs and these old albums with the respect of your new voice and the whole perspective of the couple years, you know?
Yeah, that was really well said. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Hoag. A Whaley Great Talk Show was privileged today with having a sperm whale. Like I said, you are huge in the sperm whale community. My people back in the ocean are not gonna believe that I got to see you today.
Really? Is that so?
That is 100% true.
Tell them I all said hello, and thank you for having me.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you so much, Hoag. I hope to see you very soon. And thank you guys in the studio audience for coming in tonight, and everybody at home. We'll see y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Look for you in outer space.